In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the importance of using the right fonts, the fonts you want to be using if you want to stand out to increase your Redbubble sales or print-on-demand sales in general. I'll also be showing you 5 fonts I feel will allow you to stand out no matter what niche you are in. So if you are ready for that one, make sure to drop a like, as that would be very much appreciated. And with that said, let's jump straight into this. Hi guys, my name is Phil and welcome to the Money Game YouTube channel. For anyone that's new around here, I make print-on-demand content to both motivate and to give you guys tips and tricks on how you can improve your print-on-demand shops. Now, if you are new around here and you haven't already, please do click on that subscribe button and turn on the notification bells. That way you won't miss out on any videos, and we've actually helped a lot of people make their first online sales through sites like Redbubble, so you can most definitely be a part of that. Now, if you don't already know, down in the description, I have a free print-on-demand starter guide that features all the things that I did when I first started. However, if you want to turn this into more of a full-time thing, there's also a paid step-by-step guide that's linked down below. With that said, we're going to jump straight into this video, and starting off, I just want to talk about the importance of actually using the correct fonts. Now, when it comes to Redbubble, the aim of the game is to stand out so people can click on your designs, and then that can lead to sales. But that won't happen unless you are using fonts that stand out or fonts that look nice in general. As you can see, I've just jumped onto Redbubble and I've searched funny quotes so we can get some text-based designs. And scrolling through, with some of these designs, you can't quite tell what they say. And that's usually something that will hold you back, especially in terms of trying to get sales. Designs like this, however, that are colorful, that stand out, will allow you to bring in more people and will look better on products such as stickers. For example, this one that says me, sarcastic, question mark, never. I mean, there's so many designs that just from first look you can already see are standing out for you guys, and these are the kind of designs I'm going to be talking about in this video. Designs that help you to stand out so people can click on your things so you can get sales. This one here that says read more books, I really love the way that stands out. I mean, even if I didn't want to see that, I would see that. Even if I brought down the size of the screen, so the size of the images, I can still make out what this says in comparison to other designs like this one. So yes, you want to be making sure that you're making designs that people really struggle to miss or to just go past without clicking on. Obviously here there's a lot of results, but the point stays the same. You want to make designs that stand out. And hopefully as you get through this video, you'll be able to come out with 5 fonts you can actually start making use of from today. Now, jumping us straight into this, we have this font here. So it is called Anton. Now on the text under Anton, it says funny t-shirts, because that is the text that I was using to test how bold the font would look. And I then applied this font onto a t-shirt to show you what it would look like on Redbubble. As you can see there, this is a font that would most definitely be hard to miss. Obviously, if you went with the standard white text on black clothing, it would look really good, but you could change up the colors, you can play around with this font in whatever way you want, and at the end of the day it will still stand out. It's important to use things like this because this will look good not just on one product. You'll be able to cover the majority of the products and still stand out, whether it be t-shirts like this, stickers, or even greetings cards. So this is definitely a font you guys want to use. And just to give you a heads up, all the fonts that I'll be talking about as we get through this video, I'm going to link them down in the description, and that'll be a direct link that will take you to somewhere where you can download them and you can actually start using them from today. These are all trademark free. They don't have any sort of copyright or anything like that. You can use all of these fonts. And yes, with that said, I'll jump onto the next font, which is this one. It is called Fala One. If anyone knows how you pronounce that, please write it in the comments, the pronunciation, because I have no idea. The star is spelled in a similar way to this way you would spell fajita, so I'll guess it's Fala One. Nevertheless, this is Another nice looking font. This is one that would look really good on things like stickers, maybe in black. And I feel like this is a font that a lot of you guys can make a lot of use of to be able to stand out in obviously various niches. The aim of the game is always to find a niche that has less competition, but if you are using font like this one, you allow yourself to stand out. This is something that will look good on things like mugs as well, especially if you're going with black text on a white product, and it's not too weird, it's not hard to read, and it's spaced out nicely. And when it comes to obviously print on demand, you want to be creating designs that have the correct spacing, because at the end of the day, that's what's going to allow you to stand out. And with all of these fonts I'll be talking about, the main key will be to stand out. Moving us on, we have the third font of today. It's a bit weird, it's a bit different, and it's called Hydra or Pirata. This one, once again, looks a bit unique. With Halloween coming up, for anyone who's creating designs for Halloween, this is a font that you can use for that occasion, mainly because it's got that sort of feel to it. You can use it to make scalable Halloween based designs if you want. You can use it to make creepy styled designs if you want, mainly because it's got that feel to it, yet it is still very, very easy to read. When it comes to print on demand, especially Redbubble, the designs have to be very, very easy to read, because if someone is buying this, let's say on a t-shirt, and maybe they're using it as a Halloween costume, they want people to be able to read what it says on their t-shirt. As for most people that buy t-shirts through print on demand sites, maybe they're buying them for the t-shirt to be some sort of a conversation starter. So yeah, I feel like that's a nice font for that. Next up, we have this font here. It's called Pirata 1. All of these have 1 in the name, I don't know why. It's got a bit more of a medieval feel to it. Once again, it still somewhat stands out, and there's certain niches that you could probably put this in. For example, the book niche, you could easily come up with a book-based design that uses this font, and I feel like it will look really good. You need to bear in mind the audience you're targeting when you're using this kind of font, because I feel like this is a font that has its own specific based audience. So for example, if you was putting a quote from a show, obviously a quote that's not trademarked or anything like that, from a show that's based in the medieval times, this could be a font to go with, because when people see it, obviously they'll get that sort of medieval feel, hence making them want to buy that design or that t-shirt more. And yeah, I feel like this is a nice little font to use, because it will allow you to diversify how your shop looks. When it comes to fonts, one thing people need to also keep in mind, that it's important to think of the people in your niche and how that font will relate to them or will make them want to buy a certain product more. Like in the example I just gave, if you are using a quote from a medieval based film, obviously a quote that has no trademark on it, if you're using a medieval type font, you now have a higher chance of getting sales when people that are in that niche come across that design. Next up, we have Rancho. Now, Rancho is a bit of a happy-go-lucky design. Looks cute, yet still stands out, and it's something that you can use alongside pretty much any niche. This looks like it would be a great niche for pet-related designs. Obviously, it says best dog mom there, but in general, yeah, I like this font. It's not too thick, it's not too thin, and I feel like it's just about right, with a little bit of something extra to it. And obviously when you are designing, you want to be designing using fonts that not too many other people are using, that will allow you to, like I've been saying throughout this whole video, to stand out. A lot of you guys tell me that you're struggling to get sales, maybe you're even struggling with your designs, and one of the main key factors to that could be the fonts that you're using. You could be using fonts that are unflattering, fonts that don't look good at all, and at the end of the day, this will hurt you more than it will help you. So the 5 fonts I've spoke about in this video, make sure that you are downloading them, applying them to your designs, and then seeing how things go from there. And obviously you don't want to be putting too much text on your designs. Maybe using 3 or 4 main keywords is what you want to be doing with these fonts, just so your designs can still stand out. Nevertheless, I think I'm going to leave this video here. Download the fonts, they'll be linked down in the description. And for anyone who's made it to this point of the video, please do comment down in the comment section money fonts, because you know, These are the kind of fonts that can make you some money if you use them the right way. Nevertheless, thank you for being here. Always remember that everything is rigged in your favor, and manifest success.